When I first started teaching this system 25 years ago, I would realize that if I had a really dedicated student, that I could take anybody, a 20 handicap, and make them a 6 handicap in 6 weeks. I was able to take 12 handicaps and make them zeros in 6 weeks. So I was using this phrase, a 6 in 6 weeks. And now that it's 25 years later, I have this tool that is the online golf school that has so much content for students to follow. I'm finding that a 6 in 6 weeks is too long. In fact, you could be a 6 in 10 days if you want, because if you really follow the process that's laid out for you, you build your skills. And it's not very hard to be a 6 handicap. That means you get to make 6 bogeys. That means you get to make 6 mistakes throughout the round. And I know that seems sort of like a grand statement, but it really isn't. Once you can control your strike because you're not shifting your weight, and you can control your direction because you're not rotating your shoulders, now it's pretty easy to hit a playable shot consistently. So now it's up to you to use proper strategy. For example, I'm certain with your game, whatever your game is right now, I could probably still figure out a way to shoot even par by using proper strategy, playing into some sort of strength that you might have that I could find. Maybe the ability to get up and down or a good little bump and run shot. Well, then I'm playing all shots into there for you. Instead of how typically people might play the game, where they sort of try and emulate the pros. And it's really funny, right? Because the pros are such great players, and people watch and use that as an example of how to play a 500-yard par 4. And there are very few people in the world that can reach 500-yard par 4s, and they're mostly classified as pros or top-rank amateurs. And so you shouldn't try to. You should play the game where you're using strategy to pick apart the hole. And if you really embrace what a course designer has done, you'll see what he's asking of you. He's going to have an open area for you to play to, he or she. He's going to have an open area for you to play to, but then he's also going to have another area that seems to seduce you, but it's the wrong spot to go. If you just sort of take that precaution as you go out to a course, you're going to start to see that parts of the course open up for you. And if you could play into those parts of the course with a consistent and repeatable strike, it's not hard to be a 6 handicap. So 6 in 6 weeks, 6 in 10 days, 6 in 6 hours, How dedicated are you? If you really follow the process, I promise you, you can achieve your goals.